together for the one and only Laura Zepeda!
All right, let's give it up for the Duke of Spook. So nice of him to join us here. A fun fact, he lives in a mystery van down by the river. So thanks again to the Stalwarts for having us here tonight. It's so good to see everybody out here. So my name is Laura Z, but you guys can call me Captain AFAB. That's what you get when you cross an English major and a comic. Moby Dick jokes. Instead of the great white whale, I'm going after the straight white male. He blows! So AFAB is for fabulous, obviously. It also means assigned female at birth. I'm non-binary, so I prefer uterine American. That sounds like someone with rights. Actually, I identify as whatever pisses off the tighty whiteys. What you see is what you get, folks. Welcome to the angry blue-haired feminist portion of the show. The good news for me is I check so many woke boxes that if you guys don't laugh, this still counts as a TED Talk. So I am non-binary. I use they, them pronouns. People get so worked up about pronouns these days. Wait till they hear about verbs. If you have a hard time using they, them as a singular, just think of it as me and the chip on my shoulder. I tell that joke and my demons go, hey, what about us? Being non-binary is great. I can have a hot rack and a dad bod at the same time. Yeah. So basically, inside me are two genders, and both of them are queer. On a good day, I'm just three genders in a trench coat. Why be male or female when you can be a third, more confusing thing? I know who I am. My gender is your problem now. My gender used to be my problem. Straight women are expected to date their only natural predator. Can you believe that? So I actually moved to East Tennessee about 6 years ago. I was experiencing homelessness, and my very best friends in Maryville took me in like a stray human. Yeah, they fostered me and a pit bull named Knox, also known as the Prince of Dorkness. They fostered us and got us up to date on all our shots, and I found forever home. I'm a rescue, you guys. It is such a good thing, too, because I did not cut it as an outdoor cat. No, I am an indoor cat, a very spoiled indoor cat. My person feeds me and gives me space to make art, and then every once in a while I climb up in her lap and show her my butthole. I get to make biscuits. So I'm pansexual, but men are grounded. They know what they did. Have you dated men? You may be entitled to compensation. Now, don't get me wrong, I love men. I just don't think it's ethical for me to keep one as a pet. I don't know how to domesticate those things. Can I tie him up in the backyard with a bag of chow? What about crate training? I'll give him a safe word. Still, I don't want PETA getting involved. That's People for the Ethical Treatment of Assholes. Because I have a type. Yeah. Are you a nice boy from a good family? Come back with warrants. Of course, I have zero game. I try to flirt and nice guys all turn into Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons. I'm in danger! So I wear a lot of bright colors as a warning. I call my aesthetic Poison Dart Frog because I'm cute and colorful, and if you lick me, you'll probably get high, but it might kill you. So I'm a rainbow spite. I'm what you get when you beat the final goth boss and you get color back. Basically, it's a goth on antidepressants. So my dating style is to wave more red flags than a matador and then brace myself for the bullshit. Now, I am honest to a fault, and it is too much work to hide crazy. No, I let folks know what they're getting. a mostly feral goblin of mirth and mayhem. You don't get manic pixie dream squirrel if you can't handle the incredible sulk. You wouldn't like me when I'm sad. Not to brag, I am a total psychomagnet. I don't know whether I was dating or working my way through the DSM-5. If you're not familiar with the DSM-5, there's a couple of chapters about your mom in there. I'm afraid so. Yeah, it's so bad. A few years ago, I went to go visit an old boyfriend I hadn't seen in about 20 years, and I was sort of teasing, and I called him a psychopath. I really do have a type. He corrected me. He's a sociopath. One more, and I fill out my punch card. He bruised my cervix and my soul. I never got the whole concept of dating up. No, I dated like it was a scholarship program. Melons for felons. I gave away so much charity, I ought to make my pussy a 501c3. Get a tax credit or something. Maybe get some rights back. Yeah, my dating history is like Ho White and the 7 emotional dwarves. You got gropey, slappy, drunky, junky, creepy, rapey, and jock. Maybe I should call Jock. No. I have retired from douchebag whispering. Got a sweet narcissist decoder ring. It took a lot for me to put men on the no-fly list, I'm telling you. Mostly because I'm a huge fan of dick. So now I keep one in a Crown Royal bag. He's big and purple, and his name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to come. I have to do him left-handed. It's the only way I can be satisfied. If I use my right, it's over too quickly. Actually, I decided that Inigo Montoya is a bit much, so I turned him into a prop, and I wrote, "This machine kills incels" on it. You can tell that Inigo Montoya is still in the business of revenge. I have to say, though, that bit did not go as well as I had hoped. I thought it would be hilarious to sword fight with it. Turns out when you whip out a giant dildo on stage, people expect a different kind of show. Basically, I got upstaged by my own dick. So the best thing I ever did was give up on bad boys and find a good girl. Yeah! I've gone strictly vegetarian. I found a really good girl too, a librarian. She is still a redhead though. She warned me she has a problem with road rage, but I had to see it to believe it. Oh my God, the first time somebody cuts her off in traffic, I'm bracing myself, here it comes, and she goes, "What are you doing, friend?" Told you I was a psychomagnet. Being a lesbian in my 40s is like finding a cheat code to life. My fiance and I are both bisexual, which is great because we know how to handle disappointment. It's important in any relationship. But you know, it hasn't been all sleepovers and matching pajamas. I mean, it has. But it took some getting used to. Like, do you have any idea how hard it is to please a woman who's been with men? It's not hard at all. And how am I supposed to be a tortured artist if I'm happy? Am I saying that right? Happy. But the hardest part is figuring out what to call me, since I'm non-binary. I've been a wife twice and 0 stars. I'm not doing it again. So I told her to call me the husbitch. Bitch is gender neutral. That's right, bitches. I take my role as husbitch very, very seriously, you guys. By being completely useless. Hey, you gotta keep a lady in the lifestyle she's accustomed to, right? She hates that joke. She also refuses to call me the husbitch. Other than that, she's perfect. So, instead of husbitch, I told her we can just go with motherfucker. Speaking of motherfuckers, I'm just going to end on a little hopeful song in these troubled times. Here we go. Oh, the world will sing of a wannabe king 1,000 years from now, assuming that the seas don't rise and cause us all to drown, while he sucks up to our enemies and pisses off our friends. Daily he assaults us all, the madness never ends. Too late to be known as Don the First, the second time is so much worse. We'll call him the phony king of Greenland. He sits alone on a golden throne, shitting like a king. Pathetic tyke who Putin likes, a puppet on a string. And he throws an angry tantrum when the people have a say. And he calls us losers, cries fake news. You see, he's too thin-skinned to play. Too late to be known as Don the First, the second time so much worse. We'll call him the phony king of Greenland. While eroding all our freedoms and appeasing his rich friends, he builds a golden palace while your healthcare coverage ends. But while there is a blow-up frog in Antifa's wily pack, we'll find a way to make him pay and take our country back. A minute before he knows we're there, old Don'll soil his underwear. The sleazy and the greasy king of Greenland, the sniveling, groveling, spreading the measles, lootin', pollutin', blundering, plundering, Diaper Don, the phony king of Greenland. Thank you, guys.
Yes, Miss Laura.